So in the year 546, something was done to the price, which resulted in the amount of food being bought and sold to lower, and this was unpopular with both potential buyers and sellers. Based on this, it was most likely a binding price ceiling. So a binding price ceiling is when the maximum price set by the government is lower than the equilibrium price. This will first increase demand, because the lower price is probably going to fit within more people's willingness to pay, which is the maximum price somebody is willing to pay for a good or service. And the lower price is probably now above most of the original sellers' willingness to sell, which is the minimum price they would sell a good or service based on the idea that the profit they get in return exceeds their total opportunity cost. So from the example, let's say it was apples. Originally it was $5, now it's $2. Most of the farmers that were selling it at $5 probably won't be selling it for $2 because they deem the amount of time and money it takes for them to grow the apples exceeds what they will get in return for selling it at $2. So this is unpopular because they will just have to drop out of the market. For buyers, although the price is lower, it's probably unpopular because the opportunity cost has increased due to the increased demand but decreased supply, so shortage. So long lineups, so now we're factoring the amount of time they waste in the lineup. Maybe some people are bribing farmers to leave them a bag of apples, so they're actually paying more. Or maybe the farmers are selling rather than fresh off the tree apples. They've been out for a while, they're bruising, and they're just not high quality in general. A classic example of this in the real world is rent control. A lot of places set a price ceiling that is below the equilibrium price, or the maximum rent that a landlord can charge a renter. This will decrease the supply because less landlords are willing to rent out their apartment for the lower rent. So this decreases supply along with increased demand from the lower rent leads to the same things. So increased opportunity cost from the long lineups for the buyers. Maybe some buyers are bribing the landlords, and now landlords don't really have an incentive to make sure the apartment looks good and everything's working and up to date, because let's say it costs them $3,000 to renovate a place before they rent it out, but they can only charge a maximum of $500 per month. Including the time it takes to renovate. Most people probably deem it's not worth it because it does not exceed their total opportunity cost. Thank you!